Welcome to another episode of From Startup to Wunderbrand with Nicholas Kuhne. So we've got Anthony Franco with us. Now, Anthony has launched, scaled, and sold 6 companies, and now he's on a mission to help other great founders do exactly the same. Known for his no-nonsense approach, Anthony is all about sharing the unfiltered truth of entrepreneurship. Scratches, scrapes, scars, and all. Try and say SSSS 5 times in a row. When he's not working with founders on their launch or exit strategies, is either building something new or fixing something he's inadvertently broken. So, Anthony, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, for those who don't know you, and I'm sure there can't be that many who don't know you, because millions of people must have seen you on Shark Tank. And the amount of sweating that must have gone on that Shark Tank episode must have been quite staggering. So we've got to start with that, because that's obviously super interesting. And I suppose the question on the Shark Tank episode is, for those who haven't watched it, should we give them the result of whether they said yes or no, or should we let them? We'll leave the link in the description, so that will be some clickbait to get them through to the
Shark
very
Tank
cool
doesn't
episode.
need any more publicity and clicks throughs. So I'll tell you, I actually did get a deal with Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful.
When I saw that he took the 25%, I was like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Just to take the money, man. And the promotion, the expertise. I mean, you can pay for that, but you can't afford it. So maybe talk to me when you negotiated. You originally wanted 25%, negotiated to 20%. He said nope. He wanted his 25%. Was that scripted, or did you know? What if they said 99%? You're still going to take it?
Yeah. So the only part of being on Shark Tank that's scripted is that first opening, like, punny intro to your company. Everything else, like, it's true to life. It is actually governed by game show laws, regulations here in the US. So everything has to be true to life. They've never seen me before. They've never seen the company before. You have to go through this whole, the producers make sure that this is truly the first time they see you. And so no, I'm over answering your question. It was not scripted, and that was exactly how it went down.
You've mentioned that you've exited and built a whole bunch of companies. We're not going to go into all of those 6 companies, but we're going to talk about how you are now helping founders, business owners, etc., exit or sell businesses, because this is one of the most traumatic or difficult parts. Once you've built up a business, when do I sell? How do I get the best bang for my buck? Talk to me about the offers that you have to customers who are looking for this kind of skills, or are you only helping them launch amazing, cool things that they're going to sell to customers?
Yeah, so I'm essentially I'm a serial entrepreneur, obviously, and over the last couple of years, I just haven't had a startup that I wanted to lean into. So now I'm just to keep me busy, I'm helping other folks either launch into new channels or into launch companies or new products. And then I'm also helping folks sell. I think the question is, like, so that's what I'm doing, but it's not, I don't have like an official company or anything. It's just the thing that I'm doing to get out of my wife's hair, basically.
Well, you obviously, your wife can have no hair now by the look of it, because you're doing quite a few things, actually. Because you've got your podcast, you're quite active, which is called, and let me just get the name here. You've got the podcast, which is How to Founder, which is quite cool, and I think it's you and another host.
Yeah, me and Chris.
Yeah, you and Chris. And that's quite fun. And you're getting quite a few cool people on that show. I know, because I've interviewed some of them as well. So
yeah,
good job.
They're great. They're great folks.
And you've got your USALaunchPartners.com. Now, a couple of cool things here. And I think because of your background in terms of how you've got a great idea, and you seem to be like an inventor type. And talking about inventions, I wrote a note here as well. And I've got to ask you what special language class you've got to go to when you write a description of your patent.
Gosh, yeah, you need that's a great question. Yeah, the legalese around It is. It's almost an entire other language when you write patents. So I haven't written I've written provisional patents, and then it's absolutely handed over to an expert and to file it correctly, because like if you use is instead of in the wrong place, or shall and will, like the whole patent can be invalidated. So you need an expert to do that.
So I'm going to ask our listeners to try and figure out this following patent and what it does. Writing implement holding eraser. Now, that sounds like a code of finding, a code that you'd use for your crypto wallet, but no, that is a description of one of your patents. So we're not going to go into that because we are pressed for time today. But let's go back to Shark Tank quickly and just talk about, how do you determine when it's the right time to sell your business or part of your business?
Yeah, so if you're looking for equity like I was, it's when time to market is incredibly important. If you don't get to market fast enough, you're going to lose out on capitalizing on the opportunity that you have. Or when you're trying to tackle a really big problem and you're never going to get there just by bootstrapping it. All businesses, in fact, a vast majority, 99.9% of companies start and stay bootstrapped. In other words, they never need to sell a piece until they're really ready to sell the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, making that determination is quite tough though, because
yes,
a lot of entrepreneurs think they're really smart, but could be handicapping themselves by not bringing in other people. I did that. I thought I was a real smarty, the smartest guy in the room for quite a while until I wasn't. And it would have been good. And when I was going through the process of selling part of our branding business, to bring on people who had different experiences in different industries, it was at the right time. But I, like you said no. The Shark Tank guy said no to 20%. I did the equivalent. So when you said yes to 25, I said no to 25, and I stuck to my guns, and my business suffered as a result. So I was like, go take the money, take the money, take the money.
Yeah, I mean, it is a hard decision. It's usually a lot harder. It's usually a lot harder when you mentioned it earlier, when you're ready to like step away from the business, like literally sell the entire business. And I always get asked, how do you know when when it's time to sell? And it's like, that's an impossible question to answer. It's extremely personal. Most of the businesses I represent, when going to market, it's like they're ready to retire. They've been in it for 30 years. They don't have another 5 years in the tank. So they're like, all right, let me hand this over to somebody that can either take it to the next level or continue the legacy, keep everybody in the company working. And I want to go, I don't know, golf or sit on a beach or help other entrepreneurs, whatever they want to do in the next phase of their life.
You've sold businesses, you've made a bit of cash, presumably. What is motivating you? I mean, when you wake up in the morning, do you still have ideas for patents? Do you still see something and say, wait a minute, I can make cash out of that? And do you stop yourself, or are you putting that on the back burner for when you're ready? Or is it now just about sharing your insights and knowledge and, living your best life?
Yeah, so I don't know what retirement means. I don't understand, like sitting on a beach with a Mai Tai feels like torture to me. It does not seem relaxing. Keeping my brain busy, solving problems, trying to launch new products. I absolutely love it. It's like what keeps you motivated. It's like, it's the work. I enjoy the work. I don't have a hobby. I don't play tennis or golf, or my hobby is entrepreneurship. So I just get up in the morning loving what I do.
I think that's a great mindset, and something I think we're told that we should have work-life balance. And I had a chat with another a high achiever who sailed around the globe by himself. And you've got to be quite self-motivated for that thing. And we were talking about work and this myth of the 4-day or 3-day work week. I'm like, work is fun. I actually love work.
Yeah.
Not, donkey work, but I love doing my marketing work. I love creating logos. I love creating campaigns. I love, helping customers. That's not work. I get paid for it.
Right. It's this, I mean, you're lucky if you get to do the thing that you would normally do for free and earn money for it. Absolutely.
Exactly. since you say you're just trying to keep out of your wife's hair, what are you planning in the next couple of years? Are you planning on finding one or two business to invest in? Are you looking at supercharging some other businesses that come to you, and you can give them your secret sauce? Is it becoming the next Joe Rogan? What is the sort of 5-year plan? I need to know what a high performer like you is going to be doing, since you don't play golf and tennis and all the fun things.
Yeah, I have my hands in a bunch of little different things. Like, I have my hands in a bunch of little different things, and I'm going to spend my time on the thing that has obvious traction. And I don't know what that is yet. Like, I'm in the discover stage, the explore stage of my next venture. And I'm doing it a little bit differently in that I've got my hands in a lot of different things. And I might, instead of doing one big thing again, I might just do a bunch of little things. And I'm kind of enjoying that piece of it. So if something gets big, maybe I'll exit early and continue to do little things. Kind of in a place where I don't have the answer.
I guess with the current environment, there are going to be opportunities for bringing lots of manufacturing back to the States, which means a lot more production in the States. So I think with your kind of mindset and the kind of products that you produced, maybe there's some good opportunities for, again, training up, building up local manufacturing and making sure that people can get cheap. I mean, we save the environment by not importing stuff from all of these different countries. You create jobs locally, you create expertise, and you create good jobs for local folks.
Yeah, if I could go raise $200 million, I would start a modern age advanced manufacturing company that took advantage of all the autonomy that's coming to market. Like, it's a little early, but very fascinating. And instead of building big factories, a big factory in one location, building a bunch of smaller factories that are extremely flexible in what they produce. There's a really fascinating problem combining that physical product manufacturing and AI. Super fascinating. Takes a ton of cash. And I don't know if I want to go out and raise that kind of capital again. Like, it's more cash than I have for sure to do it on my own. And it's not, dealing with investors is not all it's cracked up to be.
But Anthony, what you've just done here, unfortunately, is you've put something out into the universe, and you know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to hear this. You've now spoken the words. Something like that's going to actually probably come your way and happen. Unfortunately, that's the way that's a positive or negative thing. That's the way things are going to go. So you may as well brush up on your
never turn down a great opportunity. So if that actually happens, kudos to your podcast. That'd be amazing.
The last thing, because I know you've got to go, the last thing I want to ask you is, are you tired of winning yet?
I don't look at it.
Asking for a friend.
I don't look at my life as look, being an entrepreneur is, even with multiple wins, it's mostly failure. You know this, right? Like, they're daily, weekly, monthly setbacks, failures. It's you're navigating around the problems in order to achieve the little bit of success that you can squeeze out in a day, and then looking for the next place to get into trouble and fail again. So winning isn't even in my vocabulary.
Well, that's a pity, but I mean, it's good. I mean, obviously we want to win more than we fail, but those failures give us such opportunity for growth and to learn more about ourselves. Anthony, it's been a treat chatting to you, and I look forward to coming into your show as well. And
yes,
and chatting more about entrepreneurship and specifically direct channel marketing and production. That should be quite exciting.
Looking forward to it.
Groovy. Cheers, Anthony.
I really do appreciate your comments, so why not go and watch this live on YouTube, or go to my website, kuhne.no, that's kuhne.no, for more information.